Atkinson Center for a Sustainable Future, supported by New York's Environmental Protection Fund and Sea Grant. Online at currentcast.org.
Standing by the sink in my kitchen, came in for something, can't remember. My brain is really, really fried. I wish I could be the perfect mother, but I always lose my temper.
Oh gosh, moms, it's 88.5 FM, the voice of Maui. Of course, you're tuned into the Motherhood. We're listening to our favorite songs here.
Moana! I love this.
This is Deva, I love her.
She's so good.
I know, right? That's my favorite part. I couldn't let it go until I heard the mom, because it's like the story of my lifetime.
Seriously.
My kids don't say, like, my son will go, drink for 99. Like, I don't know where he got this.
What does even that
Snack
mean?
for 99. And I don't know where that means.
From 99.
Yeah, snack for 99.
We need to Google
and
this.
I'm like, how about please? I mean, that works. Just juice. Like, people, there's just juice, like, in my house. And I'm like, what? I was like, how about, you ever offer your child something to drink, right? And they go, no, I'm not thirsty. And then you're drinking, and then they go, I'm a little thirsty. Like, instead of saying, can I have a sip? Like, why didn't you just say, can I have a sip? Like, you're a little thirsty. Just asked you 2 seconds ago. You said no. My gosh. So, of course, you're tuned into the Motherhood. We're hanging out here at 88.5 FM radio. Of course, we're happy that you're tuning into us again, like every Thursday and Saturday. We have a special guest in the house. We have Bianca Bishop with us. We're going to talk some essential oils and stuff.
Because we've been waiting for this.
I've been really into this oil. Okay, ironic story. My husband, who's like totally not the person you would ever think, comes home with essential oils one day. Like, he's like, I'm sold. This changed my life. Do you have cramps? Put this on. Do you have this right here? Put this in. And he's like, he's sold on it. And so I was like, this is really weird that this guy of all, like, super manly guy, like, he's just like not, he's not like a, like those guys at Manscapey and stuff. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't expect him to have essential oils in his life.
I would not think he'd be into essential oils. He
introduced me to it. So I thought it was kind of weird.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and then, of course, we're going to start with some celebrity news and some
like
stuff.
Always.
Right, you got any stories today?
Oh, man, I don't.
Other than I went
to the ball.
Right, I went to Miranda Sings last night.
Oh, yes, how was that?
YouTube sensation.
Yep.
We are really we're gonna make it on YouTube. Like, okay,
we're gonna be
I got my YouTube channel. Like, I'm trying to get this YouTube channel for us going. Which really, this is the brains of the relationship. I'm just the mouth.
That's why you need to come over and we get this taken care of.
Yeah, so I'm like waking up every day. I'm like, 0 subscribers. I'm like, okay, you're not famous yet. I'm like, okay. And then, like, the third day, I was like, 11. We have 23 views. I was like, that's it.
You made it.
We've made it.
Oh, it's all about the tags.
I realized that it's about the tags, but Miranda was saying at her concert last night that it's about consistently uploading videos. So she's waking up in the morning, filming, editing, and then promoting.
This takes commitment.
So it's like 2 days a week she uploads and films, and so we really got to stay on it.
We need to get on our.
We just need to get on it,
right? Right? I know we've been talking about this for months.
We're
always we're gonna make this video. We're gonna have a music video, and then we're gonna do.
You want to know what's happening?
Nothing.
It's like, when we make a music video, then she'll call me and go, my kid got hand, foot, and mouth. And I'll call her and go, my kid has diarrhea.
There's an oil for that.
Then she's like,
oil for that.
There's an oil.
Just call me.
There's an
like
oil.
Bianca.
There's an oil. Yes.
We're going to get this taken care of. We're going to make some videos because now we've got Bianca to give us some oils.
I know, actually, we have to make a YouTube video with you.
Yes.
Let's do it. I would
love that.
Yeah, and like we'll have them because we can actually talk a little bit deeper than we can like a little bit in radio.
Yeah.
Okay, so our sponsor, Decine Air Conditioning, we want to thank them, of course.
Sure do.
278-276-2319. Let's just get into it.
Let's dive in.
Let's see. Prince Harry announced that he's getting married to Meghan Markle.
I just love her.
First of all, I like she's brown. 2, I like she's American. 3, I like that she's a regular girl.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Right?
I like that she's divorced.
I like that too.
I like all of these things.
I just like her. She's cool.
She was on Deal or No Deal. She
Was
was
she really?
like the briefcase number 24.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding
No way. I didn't know
You're
that.
kidding me.
There's like a video of her like opening it up. There
This
she is.
is like
wow.
this is like the true Pretty Woman.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? Like where she's just like a regular girl and then like she's royalty. Like seriously, if Prince Harry asked me to marry him, I don't care how he looks. I'm like,
Right? Yes, I want to be a princess.
you are the Prince of England.
Dreams
so.
do come
I was like,
true.
oh, might as well, you know.
Oh.
It's job security, life security.
Oh God, yeah. It's like generation security.
Forget like the bad in-laws. It's like the bad like you have to make the grandma happy.
Whoa, think of the pressure though. Oh my God.
Oh, the queen called me today, bitching again. You know what I mean? I wasn't dressed appropriately enough for her.
Right? I showed a little shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
That's got to be hard.
Yeah.
Also, Congresswoman Catherine Clark from Washington, D.C. made a statement with TMZ this week saying that she's ready for these women in the government to state names of people who have sexually harassed them.
Right, state them names.
Instead of saying, well, we know a couple guys.
No, that's not cutting it, girls.
Let's hold it accountable.
Everything's coming out. Everything's coming out right now.
I've noticed all these girls, me too. And like a lot of people have stories. Not everyone has a story that they're willing to put on Facebook with a hashtag me too.
So true.
So I'm glad that they're bringing it to light. I was talking to someone out here. I was thinking, we're all moms, right? And we all have daughters and sons. I think in high school, there really should be a 4-year course that our kids take that talks about sexual harassment, what's appropriate in the workplace and what's not.
Life skills, just like life skills.
Yeah, and just basic, life skills when it comes to sexuality and like, just all these sexual harassment and all of that stuff in the workplace. Because really, boys in high school, if they don't learn, how
they become,
they become
those guys.
They're hormonal, and girls are hormonal.
Oh God, yes they are.
So I think it's a good thing to talk about.
Oh.
No? Oh. Okay. And then Justin and Selena Gomez are back together, which my daughter was because she thought he was swinging on the other group a couple weeks ago with this old pastor, Judah Smith.
That's right.
They were locking lips in a pool. And then I thought, well, that's kind of weird.
And Selena was like, wait a minute.
I never kissed my priest or my pastor.
Never.
That's kind of creepy.
Who's yelling at us? Who's yelling at us? Tony?
I have no idea. Okay, so apparently they got back together. The funny story is that they were at church yesterday in Beverly Hills, and he had a little 18-second hug with his pastor, and then he pulled out of the Beverly Hills church and made an illegal U-turn.
Oh, no. You made an illegal
I thought you just spent 20 minutes praying with your pastor. Now you're just doing illegal stuff.
Right.
Gosh. Okay, Harvey Weinstein was slapped with a Class Act lawsuit. I think this is pretty good. This is a massive cover-up in Hollywood, I don't know, though. I kind of have common sense. So, like, if a guy that makes me feel uncomfortable invites me to a hotel room for a meeting, I'll meet you downstairs in the lobby.
Yep.
At the Continental breakfast counter.
Yes.
Well, I'll be having a bowl of cereal. Right. Like, I'm not going to your hotel room. Like, I don't know. You kind of have some
kind of,
So I hope
street
that they
smarts.
hold him accountable and he actually faces jail time, and it's not just like, oh, well,
a slap on the wrist.
He lost his job, It's that's not fair.
No. Let's make a point with him.
He was married. Could you imagine if you got that phone call and you're at home drinking your coffee, and then the news comes out, it's a picture of your husband, like 80 women? What would you do?
Oh, his poor wife.
Speaking of poor wives, TMZ also caught up with Usher's wife at the LAX airport.
Ooh, what did
we've been talking about
say?
Usher having herpes for like weeks now.
He's been giving herpes to every girl.
He gave herpes to him, to her, to him, to her.
Yeah, he's herping it all over the place.
Yeah, and so she's totally backing him up.
What?
Yeah, can you believe that?
So she doesn't have herpes? That's what I know.
No, but I just, like, if my husband was accused of giving people herpes, I definitely wouldn't back him up. Well, I don't know.
No.
Like, I love my husband and everything, but I'd be like,
you're like, for one, do I have herpes? For two, did this actually happen? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is she backing up? Like, no, he doesn't have herpes.
He's a nice guy. He's okay. This. Yeah, that he didn't do it.
That he didn't do it.
Because in Hollywood, their big excuse is that, everybody just wants to get money.
Right. But man, she needs to address, do you have herpes? That's what we really want to know, because we won't that would kind of answer all the questions.
We won't even know for 6 months, because it takes
it takes 6 months to know.
6 months.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
It can actually be. It could be like dormant in your system, and you wouldn't even know that you have it.
No.
Yeah, for years.
Whoa, get yourself checked out, people.
And let's remember that these people that are accusing him were accusing him of doing this to them like a few years ago. You know what I mean? So it's coming out. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know about Usher. His name is Javis Landry. He's a Miami Dolphins player.
Okay.
He was filmed shoving his baby's mom into the back of her car. Mind you, she has a 4-month-old baby, and slapping her. And it was all caught on film.
Oh,
So,
throw the books at him.
First of all, I just had a baby 4 months ago. Do you know how mentally retarded I am right now?
Seriously.
And you want to mess with me? Seriously? And then you're going to go and get in my face. Do you know what I just went through for you? Let me just show you.
Exactly.
It's like I want the horror in your face. Like, you won't slap me or disrespect me again in this relationship when you see the. Let's see.
Remember what happened.
It's like
you were there.
It's like home renovation. It's horrible in the process, and then you're done in your remodeled house, and you're like, oh, I forgot. Let's do another room. It's just like childbirth. You're like, oh, it's not that bad, until you're like knocking on the labor and delivery door again, and you're like, well, maybe I should have thought about that for a second. So let's see. I guess that's pretty much all of the celebrity news I have.
Well, that's some good stuff, though. I'm happy that Selena Gomez.
In-N-Out, the owner of In-N-Out,
them.
selling his house for $20 million in the San Gabriel Valley. I wanted to let everyone know that if you wait approximately another week and a half, there might be a major price reduction.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my gosh.
I know,
serious.
right? I know California is on major fire situation right now. Also, I wanted to let everyone know that Kihei Elementary School is doing their Winter Scholastics Book Fair for their newly renovated library, which I'm totally excited about. My kids went to Kihei School for years and years, and I love the staff. They've been doing it from December 6th to December 8th, and from December 11th to the 15th. It'll be from 9:30 to 2:45, open to the public daily, and they'll have books, educational activities, stocking stuffers, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
All the proceeds are going to go to the Key Elementary School library for new books.
Cool.
Yay.
And I am this school is like, my daughter went there, my other kids went, I'm now at a new school, but last year I donated Halloween costumes, which I want to start again this year, now that Halloween's over. If you have gently used Halloween costumes, new, still with tags on them, or even better, drop them off to me, and I will gladly bring them to the school. They open up the cafeteria, and the underprivileged kids are able to come in and shop.
I love that.
I
have a few of them.
started it a couple years ago. I got almost 100 costumes.
This is so great.
I shipped them from California. I got donations, and I went to California. Went to the big factory, and I brought them back. And the thing is we think about struggling through times, and what our kids have and don't have, but you don't remember Halloween. A lot of kids, they don't have the money to go out and get a Halloween costume to even trick or treat, and it's the freest holiday. You know? And then it can make a kid feel very self-conscious when they don't have something good to wear.
Well, definitely. What are you going to be for Halloween? Well, I didn't get a costume.
I had to wear my it's
sad.
So, but we don't think about it, so that's why I wanted to do something like that.
I love that.
And I want to continue with it, even though my kids aren't going there. So anything that we can do to support the Key Elementary School, I'm totally down for. So, yeah.
Good job, Allie. That's a good idea.
So I guess we should take a break, right?
Yeah.
Because when we come back, we are going to talk. We're going to just be asking Bianca questions over questions over questions. It's Essential Oil Day on the Motherhood. All the moms in Maui are screaming because pretty much everybody is obsessed with essential oils.
Yes.
I'm like the last one to the party.
It's okay.
So I got to get up to speed
Welcome.
with this, right?
If you're a single man under the age of 35, you'd probably like to know what the ladies are looking for on an online dating site. A guy who had a few drinks and later got pulled over for buzzed driving. See, that could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And doesn't a guy who's back living with his parents but calls them my roommates just scream Mr. Right?
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
KAKU 88.5 FM is your Maui community station. The Voice of Maui features great local programming from people like
Mary Margaret Baker, NP, and I have the Nurse Practitioner Show on health, wellness, and managing your dis-ease.
The Nurse Practitioner Show, Mondays at 2 on KAKU 88.5 FM Kahului, the Voice of Maui.
Hi, I'm Shaggy Jenkins, Program Director for KAKU FM, the Voice of Maui. We are a listener-supported station, and as such, we depend on your donations and the support of local businesses to keep our broadcast going. If you would like to help KAKU 88.5, please go to our website at kakufm.org/give to make a donation today. Thanks for your support.
The Maui Youth Now Show, focusing on youth culture today. This weekly half-hour show is produced by and created for youth, taking the pulse of youth culture from an island perspective. Watch local news, current events, fun challenges, trending videos, game reviews, and learn about other youth in your community. Join us Tuesdays at 5 p.m. on Akaku Blue 55 or catch us on Vimeo.
I don't think
Go
so.
let kids in.
Oh, you're tuned in to 88.5 FM Radio, the voice of Maui. Of course, I'm your host, Ali B, and along my side, Sarah Rodriguez. We got Bianca Bishop in the house, and we are talking all things motherhood from pregnancy to graduation with a sense of humor. But today, we are talking essential oils.
Yes.
And this is like a new thing I just got into this year, so I'm like really excited. My husband came home with essential oils, like I was saying before the commercial. I was super shocked, but I've never been more sold on a product in my entire life. And although, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was making fun of people like this one over here. With she's like, when I had my baby, I took my lavender to the hospital.
I did.
I love it.
did.
And I'm thinking, how'd the lavender do?
I was like, Alex, the lavender.
It still hurts. It still hurts.
I was.
But I mean, I can see how it completely is so calming. And like, it's changed a lot about how I run my house, but I'm not really knowledgeable about it.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying the word right.
I don't know like four. I know like four like standard ones.
Yeah, like I have a couple of my favorites that I go through, like peppermint and lavender and like lime and orange and like those ones.
Lemon.
But then I got this new Japanese one I really like, and I got this. I'm just getting all these. Yeah. Oh, my husband got an essential oil for my cat today.
What? They have oils for cats now?
They have a whole animal line.
Yeah. No.
They have like treats. They have like ointments. They have shampoo.
Do they have catnip oil?
Do you know what they have?
They probably do.
Not an oil, but what they came out with for Christmas was like a little mouse toy that you put like the catnip into it. And then,
So even my cat's going to be all in the essential oils.
It smells so good.
How long have you been using essential oils?
I've been using oils for a really long time. We actually started out using different kinds of oils because I didn't know the difference in them.
Right.
I thought they all were like equal.
Right.
Which they aren't.
Right.
And so I started using them and I was like super skeptical. But all I wanted was for my kids to sleep and not get sick all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, and I have two boys, and so they're gross and dirty.
Yes.
And they are rambunctious. And I was like, okay, we need to sleep and we need to not have snotty noses.
Yeah.
And so I just got some from like Whole Foods and I was like, I'm going to try these, and they didn't work. And I was like, okay, these don't work. This is dumb. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm a mom. I don't have time for things that don't work.
Definitely.
So I was like, just give me something that works. So it was actually a couple years later that I got a random lavender bottle from another company in the mail. And my youngest just would not fall asleep one night. And I was like, I'm going to try this, and it is going to work. We're going to will it to work. And within like 5 minutes, he was asleep after I put it on his feet.
What is this?
What is this?
Right? This magic.
You know, like my daughter, literally, she's like, I'm ready to tuck in. And then like I tuck her in, and then like 10 minutes later, she come out and Mom, good night. And I'm like, I tucked you in, and I forgot to tuck, and is the door locked? And I'm like, oh my God, like by the fourth time, I'm like, go to bed.
Yeah.
And my husband's like, you're so evil. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like dousing her with essential oils.
Right?
Yeah.
So where do you put it?
So there's different places you can put them, but the most effective place to put them is either on the bottom of the feet or on your spine.
Oh, on the spine.
Yeah, on the spine. And that's just going to get it in your body like the best way.
That's probably going to be easier for me because when I tried to put it on my son's feet once, he flipped.
Yeah.
Really?
But I can like nonchalantly.
Just like, I'm
giving you a little hug.
Yeah, so that's what I do with my boys. They actually know now, like at bedtime, they'll roll onto their bellies, and then I'll just do their spines and their feet, and they're good to go.
Wow.
Yeah, and the feet is really good, especially if you're putting it on kids, because that's where the largest pores on your body are, but then it's also the thickest skin.
Oh, okay.
So it's just going to absorb really well there, and there's not going to be like an irritation.
Right, because I noticed that I didn't know how potent like essential oils were, and like so one day like I don't know what I was thinking. I just like I was like at church, I was like I'm just sitting there and like I don't know why I just like put it on my knee, right? And so like all day I'm like, Mom, my knee is kind of hot. It's weird. I was like, I had my jeans on. I was like, well, it's kind of weird, but whatever. I was like, and then I go home. I literally had burned a hole.
No,
why did you put it?
I had like thieves. I think it was just like thieves, like straight.
Wow.
Yeah, so
and I didn't
why,
know.
Yeah, it's really important to dilute your oils if you're going to put them on your body or your kids or anything. So they say like a tablespoon of carrier oil, which can be like coconut oil, jojoba oil, just whatever oil you have around.
Okay.
And then 2 drops of essential oil.
Oh,
when you apply it.
Okay, that's
so it's
good
very diluted.
That's good to know because I didn't know I was putting like a couple drops of coconut oil and a couple drops of essential oil.
And then you only need like really whenever you're using them on your body, you really only need 1 drop of oil. Like they are. Depending on what company you use from. We use Young Living oils.
Right, that's what we use.
Yeah, so we use Young Living, and they are just so pure. There's nothing else in the bottle except oil. And so you just need 1 drop. Like that's all you need. Are you
doing on your kid's spine, are you using the thing with the roller?
Yeah, so what I've actually done is when we used up some of our thieves, I took the top off and added coconut oil straight to the bottle. Yes.
Diluted and put it in the bottle.
Blowing minds every
is
day.
blowing my mind because I literally have bottles and I'm just like, it still smells so good in here.
Add coconut oil. Add coconut oil. And then you just, from Young Living, you can get roller tops.
Right, I have
them.
them.
Just stick it on the top and you've made a roller bottle.
Perfect.
Dude, and I mean, I was making my own like room spray or like I literally carry like a squirt bottle with like some peppermint and lavender in it. I just like walk it. I'm like,
oh, I need to do that. Make some spray.
Yeah, and then my husband even got me a I've also heard about these essential oil beads, but I have a necklace that has like a little tab in it, and you put the essential oil on it, and then you can walk around and you just got essential oil on your neck.
You can be sniffing it all day.
Like if you just have a leather bracelet, or like for kids, paracord bracelets, if you want to put it on their paracord bracelet and they wear it to school, so like if they need help focusing, they just smell their
that's
a really
like
good
Christmas
idea.
gifts. So easy. Put it in the stocking with like a little, like they even have this line of oils called Kid Scents, and they're already diluted, so you don't have to dilute them anymore.
Oh, see, I like that.
See, it just makes it, and they want to make it simple and easy for you because they just want you to feel better, be better.
So you can use them on your body. Obviously, we diffuse with them.
Yes.
What about ingesting them?
So that can be a little bit of a touchy subject because some people are like all for it and other people are like, ooh, I don't know. And so it's really just by your like judgment. You can just do your research.
I got the ones that you consume, like I got
the Vitality.
The Vitality. I got like
and those are all,
and like I got like the ground pepper.
Ooh.
Yeah,
those are all safe to ingest. If they're the Vitality lines, you know those are going to be safe for you.
I think I went a little too nuts though because I put like 2 drops in my soup once and it was like.
So like when I cook with them or bake with them, I'll literally take a toothpick and dip it in the bottle and then just like
that's a good idea.
Smart.
See, it's hard sometimes just to get one little drop.
Mind blown again.
Literally learning all the things.
I'm like poisoning my family.
No, you're fine. And really, here's the thing: is that it is hard. Like you'd have to really try to OD on oils. Like you would really have to, like as long as you're just using your common sense, like 2 drops, you're gonna be okay. Don't pour a whole bottle down your child's face.
Right.
Like
yeah,
that ruins it for all of us that are doing it the right way.
I got even like the lemon. I was like, oh, if I put it like in my water.
Yeah, so
I do that all the time.
One drop. I do the lemon or peppermint in my water and then just add a little bit of honey. So the oil has something to bind to instead of just floating at the top.
Again.
Oh, these are such good tricks.
Are you teaching classes on this?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do them at my house or I'll come to your house and do them. But honestly, I do most of my classes on Facebook. Or Instagram. Yeah, because it's easier for people, especially moms. I was finding moms that are like, I don't want to get a sitter. I don't want to I just can't. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing them on my Facebook Live. And so I'll either do them straight on my Facebook page, or I will make an event and do them that way. And so then it's easier for moms to like tune in at night after you put your kids to bed.
Such a good idea.
Yeah, seriously. It makes it easy.
Yeah, because it is hard. I know we're always planning something.
We're always trying to get together,
and then
everything.
Kid gets sick.
Yeah,
kid gets sick, or like you can't get a sitter. Your husband's working late.
Well, also too, because my son, like, he didn't go to preschool, and then he started kindergarten this year, and he's been sick the entire year. I mean, he had a double ear infection for a couple months, and we had no idea because, of course, he never says anything.
Yeah,
he's like in the pool every day.
He's like, that hurts.
No, and he never even complained about his ears at all.
Oh,
poor guy. Yeah. So what we do for like just keeping us above the wellness line is thieves every night on our feet. Every night we will roll thieves on our feet, the boys' feet, just so they are staying well when they're like with the germs.
Right.
It's just gross.
Because we have a habit of, I always make my kids strip right after school and bathe.
I've been doing that since you told me to do that. Every single time, like, Coco, get that off.
They are touching stuff over there. They don't, and then they come home and then spread it all over your house.
Oh, and mine's a toddler. They're going through all potty training.
And I have a boy too, and I have a 6-year-old boy, and I have never been more disgusted in my life. I literally told my husband the other day, like, sharing a bathroom with you guys, like,
so gross.
I go walk all the way halfway down to the bottom downstairs with the girls, just to use the girls' bathroom.
Wow.
I even have my makeup down there.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
These people can't use a toilet to save their lives.
No.
So, and boys are just, they like to be kind of stinky.
Yeah, and so what we do too
like to be kind of
is I have a thieves spray I keep in my purse, so when they get in the car, I'm like, hey, give me your hand, and I like spray them. Like I look in the back seat and I'm like spraying
That's a good idea.
So then it's just before you get home, then you have like a little protective.
Yeah,
you put on your car too, like protect your car a little bit.
It calms them down too, a little bit. Listening, I think it probably calms them too, because I know like my kids are definitely calmer when they
using
break
the
some oils.
Yeah, and that's such a cool thing about oils is that they can affect your limbic system, which is where your emotions are, and they're like one of the only things that can pass the blood-brain barrier, which keeps bad stuff out of like your brain cells.
Wow.
But oils are their molecules are so small they can penetrate that, and they actually produce more oxygen in your brain, so it can affect your emotions as well. It's so like when you really get into the science of it, like it's so amazing. And so I know that if I put some peace and calming in my hands and make my boys smell it, it's going to help them tremendously.
Yeah, like purification. I mean, we use a lot of purification in our house.
Ooh, I don't have that one.
Wait, just come over to my house. I have like 700.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
I'm just like buying them every week. Well, my husband. I'm a distributor.
He's like always smelling so good, huh?
But I don't distribute because I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I look stupid next to her.
Well,
she knows everything.
You just start tuning into her Facebook Live.
Walk around with Bianca, but like, listen, you want to know?
Right. This girl's
my girl. I got my girl right here.
Well, and that's the cool thing too is that we have this whole like when you join with me or someone on our team, we have this whole like community of women where you can go in on Facebook and ask questions. Like that's where I've learned everything.
Yeah.
Is one has created this like safe space for moms to like ask questions and learn. And even for me, a big reason why I love it so much is it's kind of giving people a tribe where like maybe they can't get out to hang out with moms all the time because they're home with their kids. Like they connect with people every day in these groups, and it's so awesome to watch that happening while helping them like with their wellness and their families. It's so cool
because it's a product that is so widely used within your house. It's not just used for one specific thing.
No, there's so many parts to it.
You can really get addicted to it.
You overhaul your whole home, and it's with good stuff.
Right, exactly.
We love it.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
I'm really into it. Well, you know, I guess, I don't know, being quiet. I guess we're taking a break here at 88.5 FM Radio, the voice of Maui. Of course, this is the Motherhood. When we come back, we're talking all kinds of essential oils today. So if you're into essential oils, you need to keep it locked into 88.5 FM Radio, the voice of Maui. And that's Sarah's babysitter calling her saying, where are the Band-Aids?
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to, are you? Kids, work, listening to the radio. You're busy, which is great because busy people can't get prediabetes. Oh my, I read that wrong. They can. Should have worn my glasses. So visit doihaveprediabetes.org and take a short test, because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Aloha, it's Brad Friedman, your friendly investigative blogger, journalist, troublemaker, and muckraker from bradblog.com, and yes, the host of the Bradcast. Join me every night at 5 p.m. for investigative interviews with newsmakers and smart coverage of the day's news that you won't hear anywhere else. Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock, the Bradcast, right here on KAKU, the voice of Maui.
This is KAKU 88.5 FM, Kahului, Maui, the voice of Maui.
Happy holidays!
I'm Allie.
And I'm Sarah.
We're from the Motherhood.
Don't forget to tune in at 2 o'clock on Thursdays.
And our replay on Saturdays at 1 p.m. here on 88.5 FM, KAKU, the voice of Maui.
Hi, this is Suzanne Kayen.
And Michael Courier for the Maui Zan Show, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on KAKU 88.5.
What should we say, Mike?
Mele Kiliki Maka.
Funding for KAKU The Voice of Maui is provided in part by Maui Upcountry Coffee, featuring Hawaiian and international coffees. Available in stores or online at MauiUpCountryCoffee.com. If you are a business interested in underwriting programming on 88.5, please call 871-5554 or email us at radio@akaku.org. Thank you to Maui Upcountry Coffee for their support of KAKU, the voice of Maui.
88.5 FM radio, the voice of Maui. Of course, you're locked into the Motherhood. It's Thursday in the 2 o'clock hour, and you're here with me, Allie B, and Sarah, and Bianca. Woo.
Hi.
We're talking about essential oils and mom stuff.
Yes,
and everything
oils.
that, essential oils are so good for moms because, like I said, Bianca just told us they can make your kids sleep.
Yep.
And pay attention at school. And not get sick anymore.
This
and those
is
are
like
like 3 things a mother dreams of.
This is liquid gold.
You know? But can it make your kids listen?
Oh, that
do we got
nice.
one for that?
That'd be nice.
Or they're keeping their mouths closed, like when they chime in on stuff. Like, your kids get to this age where they correct you on your life or your conversations.
Which one is doing this? Which one is doing this?
Outfits or your anything. They're right by the door, just like waiting.
Waiting to chime in.
Yeah, waiting to chime in on your whole life.
Oh.
It's just so fun being a mom. So we were digging into essential oils, like you were telling us, like you put them on your kids' bodies.
Yeah,
you're
diluted.
cooking with them. You're diluting them with the carrier oil, which I really didn't understand. How you did that. So you're telling me it's a tablespoon of carrier oil to 1 or 2 drops of essential oil.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so we're learning how to ingest with them, but now we can also clean with them and take care of our houses with them.
Yes, that is my favorite. So for me, I am not a DIY kind of girl.
Oh yeah, neither am I.
No, thank you. I would rather just
I'm a Pinterest
you make
fail.
it, and I will buy it.
I'm the same way.
I'm a Pinterest fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I love about Young Living and their product line is they have like everything made for you. Like here's their cleaner. Just add a drop or add a capful to a cleaning bottle of water, and you can clean literally your entire home with it.
I love that.
And I really liked it.
That makes
it
so
easy.
easy.
Cleaner, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I use that. We use that for everything in our home.
Yeah,
and it's.
Did you know I cleaned my oven with it?
Ooh, how'd you
literally cleaned my oven with these. I just took everything out of my oven. I sprayed it down. I let it sit there for a few minutes, and I just wiped it out with the sponge.
It's amazing.
Oh, wow. And I couldn't believe how well it works.
Yeah.
It's a degreaser.
Yeah. Because it has like lemon oil, clove oil, rosemary, all these different things.
You can use it on the wood in your house. And then I like it for the toilets too, especially when you have boys in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Because it freshens the bowl.
Yeah. Well, and then you're just carrying around one bottle of cleaner instead of like a toilet cleaner, a stainless steel, hardwood floor.
They're really like kids' toys too, huh? Rather than using like harsh products.
Yeah, you're thinking you're soaking them in bleach and water.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
And they're putting it in their mouth.
Yeah.
Or even like we used to like like our countertops. You spray it with like a bleach cleaner, and then you put food on it,
Right.
And then you eat that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no thanks.
Yeah, I know. You're right. That's really gross.
Yeah, when you do that's really gross.
Well, I did it.
I do too. Yeah.
You don't know. If you don't know, there's no shame. Like if you don't know, you don't
It's like
know.
my first thing in the morning I do is I wake up, I put my diffuser on, I squirt my counters with my thieves and wipe it down because I'm like, it might get dirty in the night.
Overnight.
And this is like twice a week because my house ain't really clean that like perfectly. And then I'm dousing my house with essential oils all over. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like steps that I take, and then everyone wakes up and they're like, oh, it smells like peppermint in here.
Yeah, and then the peppermint that helps like get everybody moving in the morning.
I got pine and I got like black forest, the Christmas tree, the spruce.
Oh, the Christmas tree.
It's like Northern Lights.
Yes,
black
Northern
spruce or
Lights.
whatever.
Yeah, black spruce. I got that.
Ooh, that
and
sounds
you know
nice.
what? That's really nice for Christmas too. Even like if you're not a person that has a real tree,
We
you
don't.
could do your essential
We have a fake
oils.
tree.
See, I did a real tree because I'm kind of weird like that.
Yeah.
But I loved having that in the house because it totally smells like Christmas is my favorite smell.
Me
like
too.
my husband would get
I like
so mad
cinnamon.
because I was like so obsessed with Glade like pumpkin spice. Like I'm like that basic white girl likes pumpkin spice. Anything.
Yes.
I'm like Glade candles and
Or like Bath and Body Works candles.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
A stock pile
Yes.
of those. I had so many.
Yes.
And then I started using oils and reading about what candles do to your body.
Right.
And I was like, I have to throw all
Oh, what do candles do to your body?
I was really into Yankees candles
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
day, and they had like birthday cake.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
I worked at a place, and I would like collect these candles. And then my mother-in-law, I would laugh because they would go, this is made in China. You know, and then, like my father-in-law won't have anything made in China in his house.
Oh.
And they would always go, you're burning candles and the sulfur, and then it's the black smoke that comes with
Oh,
it.
no. I
and
love
it's-
candles.
I love candles too, but then your house burns down.
Oh,
and then,
see, I always do the wick ones too, because of the sound. It sounds like
The
a
wooden,
campfire.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, weird, cool. You've never heard?
No.
No.
Yeah, then it crackles a little bit.
Really?
It sounds
Where
like
did
a
you buy
campfire.
this?
They have them everywhere. TJ Maxx.
Really?
Yeah, I always get them at TJ Maxx. But wait, they're not good for you?
No.
Candles are bad for you?
So a study came out saying that if you burn a candle for an hour, breathing that in is the same as smoking a cigarette.
No.
My husband
No.
is going to die when he listens to this today.
My heart has just broke.
I have probably just been murdering my own husband for the last 20 years with candles. Literally, I went through that the flavored wax thing,
Like Scentsy.
Yeah,
or whatever?
it was called like something.
Like you
pink.
melt it.
and you melted them. You know?
Oh,
in
yeah, the
thing.
cones.
Yeah, and they smelled so
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
And
yeah.
my husband, like, I had one down over here, and one like, and he came and he's like, and he's like, oh my god, you're trying to choke. And I was so furious. I was like, I spent $150 on everything, and like he was so mad. He's like, what are you trying to do? Kill me? You got one over here.
Oh my gosh, and he was right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he was right.
It's like the
Oopsies.
fragrances in
I
it
know.
too. Like those, any of those fake fragrances, like
Yeah.
those are hormone disruptors in your body.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like they can disrupt like
So that's why I'm so
All your
moody.
stuff.
So even like when we're putting like body spray and stuff.
yeah,
like
like
that?
body soap, anything that like has fragrance in it, like a fake fragrance. That's like you're disrupting the hormones in your body,
Wow,
and
no
that's
wonder
why like
we're so hormonal.
I know.
Well, or even like that's why girls are getting their periods so much sooner
Yeah.
than ever before because we lather ourselves in all of these like body washes and lotions and all this thing, and we just don't know. But now the studies are coming out because when it first started,
We're all out of
seen the
whack.
long-term effects.
What about essential oils in bathing?
Yeah, we have the shampoos, we have the body washes. Like
Okay.
they have a kids line. We
So
use
they have
those.
a line. Because I've seen the doctors, whatever you call
Dr.
it.
Bronner's?
I can't do that.
Really?
You can't do
Yeah,
that?
I tried. See, I tried, but it just made my skin too dry.
Oh,
My
it does
husband-
dry you out, huh?
Yeah.
Because I use it for my face, and I have an oily face.
Yeah.
My husband
So-
likes it.
Yeah, so but you can use that too, and then you can add oils to it if you want a different scent. Like get the unscented one.
But you can get the essential oil bathing line. Like
Yeah.
I really feel like
that's nice to have a bathing
for
line,
me,
too.
like just telling me that right now, I have a 9-year-old, and she's very curvy, and I'm like, matter of fact, I was talking with my 18-year-old the other day, and I was like, could you imagine if your sister got her period? I mean, she's in the 3rd grade, and she's like tall, almost as tall as me, and I cringed. I thought, what would that be like? Like I can't, and she doesn't drink milk.
yeah,
So she's not, I know that was a big one for
Yeah.
many years.
Yeah.
It was all the stuff in milk.
it's crazy. And so,
But to think it's even what we're using on our bodies.
yeah, well, because like, we think our bodies, like our skin, is this like protective barrier. To some point, it is, but it's also this huge sponge, right?
Right.
So anything you put on it is going then, and then your body doesn't know how to process and filter out the toxins, and so it holds on to them, and they start manifesting in different places. And that's like cancer and like infertility and like just all these different things that you just don't even know.
You don't think
this
about
is scary.
That. Especially if so many women are trying to give birth to babies and they're thinking, what am I doing wrong? And it could have been these basic things that you're doing you don't even know.
You just don't even know. And so that's where like researching like what we're using. There's this app called the Think Dirty app. You can get it on your phone and you scan products and it rates them from a 0 to 10 of how toxic it is to your body.
This is great.
And then it tells you what exactly is in it and why it, like what the studies, and it links you to the study of what it does.
Ooh.
So I literally walked, when I found it, I was like walking up and down Target and I was like scanning everything.
You're like, my gosh,
yeah.
You're like, I can't buy anything here.
Right?
Never again.
Gotta go to Mana.
Yeah.
Gotta go to Mana.
But even there sometimes, like you just don't know like what's in our stuff.
Right, because a lot of people are making products at home, but you read the ingredients to make some of these products and they do include some of these
stuff.
Like chemicals to keep shelf life. I mean, we were just talking about this.
Wasn't your slime? Their slime ended up being like toxic?
I had a little girl in here this morning. I was helping her with a homework project. She's a health and fitness kid. This is the only child I know that's never eaten cake, that takes a cooler with her to every sleepover. This girl is eating flaxseed, kale and avocado
this
smoothies
little girl's
in the morning.
Amazing.
Like, she's unreal. And so I did this thing for her homework this morning, and she was talking about the same type of things because they're essential oil users too, and it's really shocking.
That mom and daughter are so cool.
I know,
they're so cool.
You know, but you don't meet a lot of kids like that though.
No,
you know what I mean. So
how inspiring. It's really cool that once we learn, like, okay, now I can raise my kids up that way, right? Like once I learn, and it just becomes normal that this is what we use in our house,
right? Then
they know, like, and especially with Young Living's oils, they're different colors.
Right.
So my kids know which color to use. Like, and they know which oil is what color. I don't let them just go over there and start whatever.
Do you have a specific way that you handle your oils as far as how you store them? Because like I have mine in a shelf kind of like off my kitchen. I did notice, I thought about it the other day because I have this diamond shaped window at the top, and sometimes the sun comes in the morning and I worry about the sun getting near it.
So if it's in the cabinet, it should be fine. Like you don't want to just set it in a windowsill.
Okay.
Well, I keep mine on the counter because I just feel like it's important to keep it on the counter because then you'll use it.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Keep it on the counter.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them, though, you know.
It's like a whole, like, display.
I don't want the sunlight to get it. I think the sunlight's really going to mess it up, you know, so. Oh, well, we're going to take a little break. You're tuned into 88.5 FM radio, the voice of Maui. Of course, you're listening to the Motherhood. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish up our conversation about essential oils today. And, of course, don't forget that you can call in and be a part of this conversation at 873-3435, or you can even text message us your comments, and we can read them live on the air. We'll be right back.
It's Letters to Washington on KAKU 88.5 FM, Kahului, Maui, the voice of Maui.
This is Pacifica Radio's Letters on Politics. On today's show.
Right, so the Federal Communications Commission...
Okay, men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're gonna go out there and be an all-star caregiver. Cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You gotta dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments, because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Show the world that you're tougher than tough. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Funding for KAKU, the voice of Maui, is provided in part by Dekine Air Conditioning and Heating, located in Kihei. New units, sales, and service on most makes and models. Call 808-276-2319 or email dekinehvac@yahoo.com.
If you are a business interested in underwriting programming on 88.5, please call 871-5554 or email us at radio@akaku.org.
Thank you to Dekine Air Conditioning and Heating for their support of KAKU, the voice of Maui.
The Maui Youth Now Show, focusing on youth culture today. This weekly half-hour show is produced by and created for youth, taking the pulse of youth culture from an island perspective. Watch local news, current events, fun challenges, trending videos, game reviews, and learn about other youth in your community. Join us Tuesdays at 5 p.m. on Akaku 55 or catch us on Vimeo.
You're traveling to another dimension, a dimension of time, space, and infinite possibility. Sit back, relax, and get ready to be wowed. And I'm your host, the Love Doctor. I'm here to soothe your weeping ear with something beautiful, enchanted, and altogether mystical. The Maui Mystic Radio Show.
Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m.
I won't let you down. I will not give you up. Gotta have some faith in the sound. It's the one good thing that
88.5 FM Radio, the voice of Maui. Of course, I'm your host, Allie B, and we are talking essential oils today on the Motherhood. Of course, if you want to be a part of this conversation, we told you before the break, you can always call us.
Call us. Text us.
They want to text us.
Yeah, nobody ever calls us.
So 873-3435. And then also you can text message your comments, and then we can read them on the air live. So sometimes we have a lot of our Facebookers, they always like to leave messages after.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, gosh, girls in New York, I know it's 8 o'clock, but jeez, keep it together.
Right, Michelle? Right, Stacy?
These are all the girls. These are all the girls that, like, I used to call myself mom when I was young on Maui. Like, I was the only one with the kid. And, like, I was a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
And so everyone called me mom. And I was basically, like, the birth control to my girlfriends because I was the one with the baby.
Yeah.
And they, like, my baby would do something in I'm trying to teach you a lesson. And the baby's just, like, standing there looking at her. I'm like, Stacy, she's 2.
Yeah.
You know, and now they all have kids. And so I think it's the funniest thing. Like, they would have my stuff ready for me in bags. Like, oh, your kid's stuff. Like, I was just, like, spread everywhere. Because you know how it is when you go places with a kid. Now I look at my friend's pictures on Facebook and her house is like a total wreck. Love you. Total wreck.
Love it.
So it's kind of hard
so
when you
funny.
have so many kids. So we're all moms here, and we're always trying to find products and ways that we can make living with our kids easier. We can keep our kids healthier. We can keep sane. We can save money, and we can just be healthy in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
And so the newest craze in the last few years have been essential oils. And, you know, before when it first came out, I mean, to me, it was so far from my realm because I was really poor. And I was like, essential oils is for like rich people. But I realized that it's actually a really affordable way. And honestly, if you invest the time and the money into products like essential oils, it could save you money. So much money in the long run in healthcare, in cleaning products, and just your overall everything.
Yeah.
And also, they're great gifts.
Oh, so good. So good. I like to make things. I'm sorry. Is there a robot
I am so sorry. I just got a new phone, and I swear I have turned the volume off. But I'm sorry, though. But isn't that the coolest ringer?
Yeah.
Bada, bada. Bada, bada.
I love it. What happened to the watch? You had the watch. Was you dueling the watch?
Because it was too much. I was like, I don't know what's ringing.
Your kid's crying in the car. You're like,
I know. Oh, and then I have the Bluetooth to my car, too. So it was like, three things are going on.
You're yelling at your wrist and talking.
I
and
know. I was
driving.
like, I can't do that watch.
People are driving by like, okay.
Crazy.
I know. Too much, right?
I don't know.
Too much going
I feel
on.
like the watch could kind of be like a cool thing for a mom, but at the same time, I wouldn't be able to think. I'd be like,
it's too much going on. You got somebody screaming in the back seat, and then 3 things are calling you.
How do you type on that little?
You talk to it. You go. You say.
Oh, that'll never work for me because autocorrect. I text you guys, and the things that'll come out will be like so.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Really bad.
It's always like a puzzle, though. It's like, what does she mean?
What does she mean? No one ever knows what I'm texting
I do.
you.
I can figure it out
only
sometimes.
Sarah. Literally, I've texted thousands of people. I'm sober. I swear, it's not even like I'm drunk.
Whatever. No, she be drinking wine, making them text.
Hey, maybe there might be some days where I had some wine. But
If it's after 8:30.
I swear to God, I invited my husband's like a person he worked with in the industry to his surprise birthday party. On the text, it said, "I'm a prostitute in Arizona." Yeah, he came to the party and he was like, "I'm really embarrassed." Because I got your text message and I was like, what are you talking about? Party at 3? And he's like, no, about being in Arizona. And I was like, what?
You're like, Arizona? Where did that even come from?
I talked to my car because I have a new BMW now. Like, I can say, like, 92.5 FM. It never understands anything.
Like, what?
It says misunderstood. Like, oh my God, I'm just like. What am I like? Am I that ghetto? I don't talk normal.
No.
I got like such a twangy. It probably could like understand someone with a really thick accent, but me, it can't. So, anyways, okay, essential oils. So we know how to clean with them. We're ingesting them now very carefully.
Yes.
Just a certain type, right? Vitality.
Yeah, and to your like comfort. I mean, don't just like throw oils in your mouth and see what happens. But you know, like cooking with them, it's fine. Yeah.
And also, I've noticed that there are some essential oils that I've learned that you can use to help you think and with your learning. There was one I recently bought for my daughter. It's supposed to help her with her focus.
Oh, was it called Genius?
It is called Genius.
Yep, that's from the Kids Sense
line. And so
line.
I'm really interested in learning about, because I know like we all have different kids, and like we talk about it all the time. Kids learn in different ways. Not all kids can sit still. Some are bouncing around. And I know we had the fidget spinners that came out that we thought, well, that's going to be really great for our kids, and that was just a big joke. But essential oils, I can imagine.
Yeah, that whole paracord bracelet, like I said. Put that and then put the oil on there. They can wear it to school.
That's such a good idea.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's a great idea.
And then sometimes I'll even just put like a drop on the collar of my kid's shirt. And so then they can like just go like this and smell it if they need it. Like my youngest was having such a hard time just going to school. It was his first year and he's always been home with me. And so I use this oil Valor on him, and it just helps promote feelings of like courage and like you can do this.
Oh my gosh, I need this.
It's literally our favorite. It's our favorite. Like I might have used some before I came on this.
No, you know what? I really like that because my son was the same way. And on the second day of school, the bell rang at lunch, and he forgot who his teacher was and the room number, and he couldn't read or anything. So he was standing there frozen. He wanted me to buy him. He called it a GPS. He thought there was something you could press. It'll say Miss Brown, Miss Brown. Like that's his teacher's name. So when he's lost, he could just press it.
Like, where's Miss Brown?
He was like, I don't know, you know. And it broke me every day. And I would have loved to have known about that before, you know.
Yeah. So I would put that on his shirt, and it really helps him. So it's just easy. And the thing is every body is different. So something that might work for me might not work for you, or something that works for my kid might not work for yours, or vice versa. So it's just like doing your research and trial and error. Like have fun with it. Like why is it like so much fun to try these? The only thing I would say is if you're going to use oils on your kids as well, stay away from citrus oils because those can be photosensitive, which means that like if you put it on, like say I put some on my shoulder, which I don't know why I would do that, and then I go out in the sun, it can burn. So just don't use citrus oils like where you're exposed. But yeah,
that's really good to know. I never thought about that.
Because sometimes I put it on my face, essential oils. Should you not put things
on my husband puts it in his hands and then he goes for it.
Yeah, I do that. I mean, if you're using it for skincare, just citrus oils like lemon, grapefruit. Don't like put that on your face and then go sunbathe.
Okay, so stay out of the sun when you do those.
Yeah,
that's really good to know.
Right? No one wants a burn up face.
So, and then is Thieves the only thing that you use to clean? Like, are you buying the specific Thieves cleaner? Or can you make it?
I'm sure you could. I'm just like so not a DIYer.
Yeah,
but you could, and you could use like water, white vinegar, Thieves oil, lemon oil. Like those, that would be a perfectly good cleaner. Here's the other thing: if you're ingesting them, is if you're putting them in your water to drink, make sure it's in a glass water bottle. Because the oils are so strong they can break down the plastic, and so then you're drinking that too.
What about the capsules? Have you ever used the capsules?
We have those. So I use them like if someone around me is getting sick, I'll put a drop of Thieves oil in there, and the rest just carrier oil. And I'll take that. Yeah, so
that's
we've
good
done
to
that.
know.
Or like you could do that with Digize, is a digestive one. If you have like digestive issues.
What about asthma? Do you have an oil that you think is good for someone who has some breathing issues?
RC is a really good oil to help with like breathing support, with like lung support. Same with like there's a roller called Breathe Again. You could do that.
I'm gonna try that.
My
husband has a lot of breathing problems, so
and
the RC I knew about that, but I don't know why I never put it in my diffuser and just put it next to him.
Put it in the diffuser, yeah, or even like get a little jar of coconut oil and put like 5, 6, 7 drops in that, and just have it like as a salve next to your bed. And you can rub it on his chest at night.
Like Vicks,
like Vicks, just like super easy stuff. And the thing is that like, we have all this education for you because we want to see you succeed because it works so well for us. Like, we want to help set you up. I don't want to just give you oils and then be like, okay, bye, peace out, figure it out. Like, no.
Yeah, I know, because then we're never going to come back and keep purchasing them either.
You won't be successful with trying it. You won't be successful, you know. And we want to see you succeed because we love them.
What are your like top 5 essential oils that you can't live without?
Okay, so for me, joy.
Okay.
I have to use joy oil. I had super bad postpartum depression after I had my second.
Big thing we talk about here at the Motherhood.
This is a big thing. We've all went through it.
So joy helps my emotions so much.
Okay.
Lavender. Okay. Orange oil, because that's also calming for the nervous system.
Right.
And then we do joy and orange together.
Okay.
And I call that my happy mama blend.
No, I like that.
Like, I just gave it to all my mom friends for Christmas. I made them like a little roller.
That's so sweet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. What are some other ones? Frankincense.
I love frankincense.
Yeah, and then my mom just came over and was like, did you know that oil was given to baby Jesus on the day that he was born?
What?
By the 3 wise men?
I mean, if it's good enough for Jesus, I feel
What?
like
I never
it's
heard
good
that.
enough for me.
I know. I was like, I'm Mary.
Right?
It's immaculate conception around here. Doused it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wow. So even Jesus had some frankincense, guys.
There you go.
Even Jesus had frankincense.
Yeah.
He had frankincense.
Yeah, he had some sense.
He had sense. Sorry.
And then Valor's one of the ones we use, and Stress Away.
Right, the stress away. I went through that really quick.
Yeah, we have Stress Away.
I bet.
We have Stress Away in our wellness box every month. They make bath bombs, Stress Away bath bombs. Life changing.
Oh, that sounds life changing.
I want that.
And they're all individually wrapped in the bag, so teacher gifts.
Yeah, you know what? I bought the essential oil, the lavender, bath fuzz, but whatever. Bath fuzz. I don't know. I went to line. I was like, I went to this store with my kids,
Lush.
and they had all these things, and I was like, it's expensive, but you know what? I felt so good about using the ones with essential oils in it, and it was so like,
calming. Love it.
Oh man,
so essential oil bath time.
Yeah, that's so crazy. So Bianca, how do we get a hold of you if we want to know more, or like we have questions like at night, and we're like, no, well, not at night. We'll tell our
whenever.
How do we get a hold of you?
So just on Facebook,
okay,
Bianca Bishop.
Okay,
I think you tagged me.
Yes,
and then Instagram just at Bianca Bishop.
Okay,
like message me.
Yes,
text, like anything.
Cool. Throw that on our Facebook page.
And we want you to come back like every month and talk to us about essential oils. Yes. You know, I think it's good, and also it's Christmas time, you guys. I know that it's tight. If you are using essential oils, Bianca was just saying that you can make these cute little blends for your friends, and it's like pennies on the dollar.
That's
and
awesome.
It's life changing, and then it might get them interested in using essential oils too, right?
What a good gift.
I love it.
Clever.
Thank you for coming. And
Thanks
for coming and hanging out with us. We want you to
it.
do it more often.
Yeah,
no one ever wants to come back after. One time a lady asked me, she was like, "Are you always this excited?" And I was like,
"Oh yeah, I remember that."
I was like, "Sorry." We got
all self-conscious the next one. We were all like, okay, let's not be so excited.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? We're happy that you guys tuned in. If you guys didn't have a chance to sit here and listen to our show today, you guys can listen to it again on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Of course, we're on iTunes. We are on Facebook Live. You can get the TuneIn Radio app, and you look up KAKU-LP, and you can listen to us in real time. And also, we've just launched our YouTube channel, so we have 2 episodes uploaded on the channel now, and we're going to be doing some little tidbits of things and uploading episodes of our show as we go, along with some other fun things that we've been working on. So if you want to leave us a message on Facebook, Instagram, any of those places, feel free. We always like to hear from you and answer your parenting questions. We've had a few fun questions in the past, you know. And that's about it for today. So thanks for being a part of the show today, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.